Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brian Similien here. So today's video is a little different because I wanted to try something new with you guys. So in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys a life story about me because I know you guys mostly watch like fitness creators or content creators. They mostly focus on the social media side, but I'm gonna come here with you guys and talk about my life and how I became here. I'm gonna tell you guys like who I am as a person and who is Brian Similien. So I guess I'll start off with my childhood. So I was born in Paterson, New Jersey in the United States. I moved to Canada when I was like a month old, so I don't really remember much. So I have 7 brothers and 2 sisters. Two younger, brother and sister, and then the rest are older. So as a child, I really didn't have much fun because my parents were mostly strict. So I didn't really enjoy life back then when I was young. I didn't really go outside or have fun with friends or go to friends' houses and all because my parents were really strict with that. So I just stayed in my house mostly all my life, and till everyone was 18, they were allowed to go out. Me, I'm still here, 17 years old, in my house. My parents are still strict with it, so I didn't really have a fun or enjoyed life that young when I was young. So every time I would try to ask my parents if I can go out to a friend's house, they would always say no because like they want me to be safe. Like they're scared to let me go to other people's houses because something bad could happen. So like they just wanted to protect me, take care of me. I love them for that. I love how they were wanted to keep me safe and everybody else. But like they could always be over too protective. I understand that now. I see when I think back then, like, sorry, I was a little kid, like 7 or 8. I would always want to go to birthday parties as a young child, but like they always say anything bad could happen or this could happen. Like I understand that. So yeah, childhood wasn't really that much fun for me. So a couple years growing up, I would always either stay in my room, in my house, because like I really had nothing much to do. Like there was no sidewalks to walk on or anywhere to go, so I would always stay here. As a kid, I would always like watching TV and all, reading books mostly, like cartoon books and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my childhood. So now we're moving forward. So let's see, 13. When I was 13, I would still try to see if I could go to friends' houses because like maybe more mature and all. But it was still a no for me and them because they were still strict on it. They would never let me leave. I understand that. So I understand how they wanted to protect me, but like they could have at least loosened up a bit, but it's fine by me because when I look back at it, I see what they mean now. So yeah. If you guys see in my last video, I have 2 last videos I did, is where I talked about my faith and my connection with God. Because as a young child back then, I didn't really like going to church because like I said last video, I was raised in a Christian household, but I wasn't fully 100% Christian. So a few years later, the only reason why I got into Christianity was because I saw someone in my classroom. They were reading a Bible. I was like, oh, look at this. Someone's reading a Bible in class. So I was thinking, why don't I buy one, read a Bible, see what's it about? And then right after when I read it, I started like, oh, this is really good. I'm learning a lot. So once I finished reading that, I started going to church more because I started understanding the Bible. So I went to church more, listened more. I started listening to worship music, like worship music and Christian rap. Like there's this one rapper, Alex Jan. He's a good rapper for Christian. I recommend that you guys go listen to him. So yeah, I started following Christ, and then after once I did that, my life started going better. Since like I started praying to God, I started cutting back. I started cutting back on some bad stuff because I used to vape, smoke. I'd always try to drink. Like when I did that, I realized it was a bad thing. It was bad for my health. So I started cutting back, and then I pushed those away, and then I started reading the Bible more, praying more, go to church more. Like all that helped me. So like once I cut out the bad stuff, I started asking God for his forgiveness so that he would help me clear all my sins, help me go on a better path. So God really helped me out. He was there for me. He was watching over for me. Whenever I asked God for anything, he would always deliver. Like if you ask anything in his name, like if you ask for anything in his name, he will deliver. It may take some time, but he would get to you. He would help you in your need. Like God really was there for me. He helped me a lot. So that's when I started, like, God cares for you. He loves you. No matter what you've done, he would always forgive you and help you when you're down. Like when you're down, he would help you get back up. He would help you succeed. So that's why I started going to God more. So yeah, left out one part from my childhood, because in my childhood I was always a troublemaker. Like I would always make my mom worry, like for no reason. I would always, because my mom would never let me go out. So this one time I tried to sneak out. I had no idea what I was doing or where I was going. Like something bad could have happened to me, but I took a risky decision and just left the house with no directions, no nothing. Like something bad could have happened. I could have got lost, I could have got hurt, or something worse. But luckily God was there and he helped me find my way back home. He helped someone help me to get back to safe home. So yeah, God, he was really there, really looked after me. Like God is like a father figure. No matter what, he's always there for you. He would always take care of you. Ask for anything, he would deliver it to you no matter what. Because that's what God is. That's what God do. He helps you. He created us. He made us. We're the children of God and Jesus. We're their children. They made us. They created us. They created the planet and the universe. So everything here is because of them. They helped us. Like I said last video, I don't want to force anyone over to Christianity. Like I want you to choose that path on your own. I don't want me or any Christian influencers or fitness influencers, if you feel like joining both of those industries, I want you to choose your own path. Don't let anyone choose it for you. Make your own decision. Make your own goal. Choose your own future. That way, once you do that, you're already on the path to success, already on the path to greatness. So, choosing your own path will help you with your own thoughts. Because if you let someone else choose that for you, you'll probably won't enjoy it or you won't like it. So that's why I, myself, want you, no, scratch that, me and God want you to choose your own path, your own destiny, your own destination. Choose that on your own. So in elementary school, I always try to fit in with people even though I didn't So in high school, that's when things started to get different. So in high school, I felt like an outcast because like I would always have certain friend groups, but I didn't feel like I belonged with them because like whenever they would go to do like a big event or something, I would either be the last one to get invited or not get invited at all. So like in high school, I'd always felt lonely because like I would either sit on a bench alone or walk around the school alone or eat alone. So I didn't really feel like I belonged with anyone because like in high school I did some stuff with them just to try to fit in, but then I realized I'm trying to be something that I'm not so that I could get friends. So I decided to go on my own and be something that I want to get instead of forcing myself to be something or someone that I'm not. So I was like, I don't need a friend group. All I need is myself and my dreams and my goals. So I started thinking of what I wanted to do in the future in high school. So I thought about it. Then I just started planning it out. So, because like in high school, that was not a good experience for me because like I did a lot of stuff that I regret, but hopefully I could change those and do better. So yeah, that's my high school experience, and yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out a bit. So like going to Christianity is not a bad idea. It's a good thing, leads you down a good path. So that's what I did for me. For you, you could do it if you want. I'm not trying to force you. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, this is me. This is my life story, Brian Similien. And if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to ask him down below in the comments. And yeah, that's my life story, and that's it. Until next time, guys.